It's that time of the year again, folks, and I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about something 10 times better, and that's the State of the Nation address. That one time of the year where every single South African unites and pretends South Africa actually has a future under the ANC. The biggest stage play of the year, starring none other than Cyril Pinocchio Tells No Lies Ramaphosa, one of the most predictable, uninspiring, and utterly useless politicians you have seen in a while. Now, if you're one of those NPCs who still tunes in to watch the State of the Nation, let me ask you this. What is wrong with you? No, seriously, are you brain dead? You're part and parcel of the reason why they keep lying to you and me every single year on that podium. Because I can tell you exactly what's going to happen, word for word, speech for speech, applause for applause, scandal for scandal. Ramaphosa will waddle up to the podium, he will clear his throat, he will stare down at his pre-written, pre-approved, completely meaningless speech, and then he'll begin. My fellow South Africans, we are committed to economic transformation. We are fighting unemployment. We are taking decisive action against corruption. We are building a better South Africa for all. We will hold those responsible accountable. Blah, 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 same old, same old. And then the ANC MPs, like a bunch of malfunctioning video game NPCs, will clap like trained seals as if he just delivered the Sermon on the Mount. Guys, Cyril just opened his mouth. Oh my gosh, where is the Grammy? Someone hand him a Grammy. I told you to make it yesterday. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Who is this, Moses? The camera will pan to the EFF circus, who will pretend to fight for the people, interrupt the speech for 10 minutes, get dragged out, and immediately trend on X like the clout-chasing frauds they are. And then, nothing will happen. Again, South Africans, tell me, how many times are you going to fall for this? For years, SONA has been the same predictable, scripted, laughable political disaster that does absolutely nothing in your life. You sit there glued to your screen, hoping this time it'll be different, whereas the joke is on you, because it's not a real address. It's a Netflix original for politicians, an expensive taxpayer-funded show where MPs walk around the red carpet dressed in Gucci and Louis Vuitton, showing their expensive suits and designer dresses while you are counting the coins to buy the next loaf of bread. They smile for the cameras, laugh, drink champagne, and when the show is over, they'll return to their mansions, luxury cars, and private estates, completely unaffected by the struggles they claim to actually care about. Ramaphosa doesn't care about you. He never did. The ANC doesn't care about you. EFF, DA, none of them give a damn about you. And yet you'll sit there, watching like a fool, believing that the same people who stole from you will suddenly fix your country. Wake up. Now let's play a game. It's called How Many Times Has Cyril Ramaphosa Said the Same Thing on the State of the Nation Address? Let's go back to his first State of the Nation Address in 2018. Oh, you don't remember? That's okay, because he doesn't either. In 2018, he said, we are committed to economic transformation. Did the economy transform? You tell me. In 2019, he said, we are tackling corruption. Did corruption get tackled? No, it got worse. In 2020, he said, we will create more jobs. Did jobs get created? You tell me, because I think they disappeared. In 2021, he said, we are fighting unemployment. Did unemployment go down? No. Matter of fact, it went up. In 2022, he said, we are fighting Eskom. Did Eskom get fixed? No. In fact, load shedding got worse. In 2023, he said, we are holding corrupt officials accountable. And who got arrested? Nobody. 6 years of empty words. 6 years of the same scripted nonsense. And now in 2025, you want to watch him say the same thing again. Bruv, at this point you're not watching the State of the Nation address. You're watching a rerun of a bad TV show. Since Ramaphosa's speech is as predictable as a Pirates versus Chiefs game, let me save you the trouble of watching it. Because here's the official leaked SONA 2025 script. Cyril is gonna walk in, smiling like he just solved load shedding, which he didn't. The ANC NPCs rise, clapping like kindergartners who just saw their teacher enter the room. Cyril clears his throat, pauses for dramatic effect for some strange reason, looks into the camera. My fellow South Africans. Boom! Twitter explodes. The SABC explodes. Political analysts pretend they are hearing something from Moses himself. The journalists start typing articles like, Cyril delivers a powerful speech, even though it's the same speech for the past 6 years. The ANC MPs are clapping so hard, you'd think they just saw Jesus Christ himself enter parliament. And then he starts, we are fighting corruption, says the guy who hid millions in his couch. Bro, you couldn't even fight off a farm scandal, let alone corruption. We are fixing ESCOM, as if your Wi-Fi disconnects and the lights flicker, like us. We will create jobs. For who? For your cousin, for your friend's uncle's nephew, for your kids who go to private schools, because the rest of us are still broke. We are working on economic growth. In what country, sir? Because in this one, people are flipping coins and counting to decide whether to buy bread or airtime. We will hold those accountable. Weird, because I see all the corrupt officials chilling in Dubai living their best lives while we're stuck in the dark. Then, like clockwork, Julius Malema and co will stand up pretending to be outraged. Point of order, minister. Point of order, speaker. Ramaphosa is telling lies again. And we'll all sit there like, bro, we've known he's been telling lies for years. Sit down, Malema. But no, they must do their annual WWE performance. Malema will start shouting, the EFF will pretend to be serious, and then the speaker will act shocked like she didn't expect this, and then security drags them out for their scheduled Twitter moment. And then the EFF fans start clapping, EFF is fighting for us. No, bro. They're fighting for retweets and donations, and perhaps your vote. After the circus is over, Cyril gets serious. We are committed to a brighter future. Yes, Cyril, we can see the future just fine. Thanks to load shedding. It's pitch black. We are improving education. How? By making it easier to pass with 30%? By the time the students graduate, they'll be saying, I was to be graduated. Together, we will rebuild South Africa. Yeah, because y'all broke it in the first place. And finally, for the grand finale of the State of the Nation address, Cyril Ramaphosa takes a deep breath, looks into the camera once again, and drops the biggest lie of the night. We are making progress. And then the video game NPCs start clapping. Journalists write glowing articles. And then the rest of us, well, we switch off the TV, shake our heads, go to sleep, wake up tomorrow morning, and go hustle. Because we know damn well nothing is going to change. Look, at this point, the only reason South Africans even tune in to the State of the Nation address is for comedy. No one actually watches it now thinking, oh, I wonder what Cyril is going to announce. Nah, because we already know. It's more lies, more empty promises, and the same speech copy-pasted from last year and paraphrased with ChatGPT. So why do people still watch? Simple, it's reality TV gold. First, there's always that one camera angle that captures ANC members looking all serious. You'll see Gwede Mantashe doing this and nodding, like Cyril is saying something groundbreaking. Like, bro, why are you pretending to be shocked? You were in the meeting when they wrote the speech. I'd be more shocked looking at the size of your stomach than Cyril's words. And then there's that one minister who falls asleep on live TV doing this. My guy is out here catching Z's like he's been working overtime fixing this country. Nah, we see you, sir. Every year, it's the same thing, different day, same script. Malema will stand up pointing fingers, the EFF members back him up, security gets called, and then they get dragged out like they just got evicted from their houses. EFF supporters will be like, they are fighting for us, whereas the EFF in reality, we are fighting for Twitter clout and donations. It's literally become South Africa's version of WrestleMania at this point. At this point, Hulk Hogan should come rip his shirt open and the EFF should have their own theme music. When Malema stands up, they should be playing Randy Orton's theme song at this point. I swear, these politicians deserve awards for their performances. I mean, the way they act like this speech is fresh and inspiring. You'd think Cyril just solved world hunger. Wow, amazing speech, Mr. President. This is me reporting from SABC News. Bro, he said the same thing last year. What do you mean? And then the ANC members will clap so hard, you'd think Oprah just gave each and every one of them all free cars. The only thing funnier than the actual State of the Nation address is watching Twitter and Facebook explode right after it. Ah, Cyril's talking again. Time to go and make coffee. Load shedding just hit. Guess even ESCOM doesn't want me to watch this nonsense. EFF just got kicked out again. Someone check their attendance. Are they even students of this parliament? It's the same thing every year. Breaking news. A politician just promised jobs. Someone call Ripley's Believe It or Not. At this point, watching the State of the Nation address is less about politics and more about the memes that follow afterwards. Because the meme potential is endless, and then Cyril ends the speech, everyone claps, journalists write their boring articles, and then nothing changes. You wake up the next day, same load shedding, same potholes, same unemployment, same everything. You still haven't got paid yet. And guess what? Next year, people will still watch again, hoping for something different. Bruv, this is the definition of insanity. Watching the same thing every year, expecting different results. Shout out to Albert Einstein. South Africans are literally speed running disappointment at this point. But hey, at least it gives us something to laugh at. So, my fellow South Africans, you have two choices. Number one, waste your time watching SONA, listening to a man say the same things he said for 6 years and then be surprised when nothing changes at all. Number two, go do something productive with your life and stop waiting for politicians to save you, because they never will. Either way, don't come crying next year when nothing has changed. And one last thing. Someone please hand Cyril a Grammy Award. This man has been acting since 2018 and some of you are still falling for it. Wow! SONA 2025? Nah, more like Netflix presents How to Lie to a Nation Season 7. Let me tell you what's actually going to happen after the State of the Nation address this year. Load shedding will continue. Unemployment will stay high, especially amongst the youth. Corruption will stay in this country and run it as we know it. The ANC will still steal. The EFF will still pretend to be revolutionaries while eating with the same politicians they fight. And you're the ones who are going to suffer. And you want to know what's crazier? Next year, the same speech will happen again. And the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. South Africa is in a toxic relationship with politicians. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Eddie Guerrero style. Wake up. If you're a smart, capable, strong individual, here's my advice. Stop watching the State of the Nation address. Stop wasting your time. Instead of sitting in front of the TV, waiting for a clown in a suit to tell you more lies, go do something productive. Alright? Listen to this, especially if you're a young person. Go study. That's way better than listening to a man tell you the same lies every year. Oh my gosh. Learn a new skill. Go to the gym and improve yourself. Get your girlfriend a gift or something. Just read books that make you smarter. Make money so that you don't have to rely on this government. Because no politician is going to save you in South Africa. Newsflash. Not Malema, not Ramaphosa, not the DA, not anyone. The only person who can save you around here, well, is you. And before I go, I just want to say this. Yo, somebody hand Cyril a Grammy right now. Seriously, I'm telling you. Best male lead in a political drama goes to Cyril Ramaphosa. Best supporting cast of NPCs, the ANC NPs who clap for no reason. Best comedy performance, the EFF staged walkouts. Best special effects, the disappearing economy. State of the Nation address isn't a real political event. It's the Grammys for politicians. And if you still take it seriously, then you are part of the problem. And for the rest of you who are here to just throw insults, cry, and have emotional meltdowns in the comment section of my videos, I see you all right. You're not mad because I'm wrong. You're actually mad because I'm right. Let me explain. You hate hearing the truth. You want to believe in the fairy tales, right? You want to keep making excuses. But guess what? The truth doesn't give a damn about your feelings, and it never did. So go ahead. Write your little essays in the comment section. Defend your favorite politicians. Call me all the names you want. And while you're doing that, let me wish you luck. Because I know you're still waiting for Ramaphosa to fix your life. Good luck with that.